All right, we're going to move on to this week's history lesson. And this week we're going to talk about a game that featured the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings, where both teams came out of the locker room wearing white jerseys. If you have ever watched black and white footage of college or NFL games from the 1940s or 50s, it may be very difficult to keep track of who is who on the field. It looks like they are all wearing the same dark uniforms, when in reality, one team could be wearing blue uniforms and the other is wearing red. But in black and white, they look exactly the same. Something similar happened on October 11th, 1964, when the Detroit Lions traveled to Minnesota for a game against the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings decided they wanted to give their fans a different look for the game, so they decided to wear their road uniforms at home, which were comprised of a white jersey and purple pants. Unfortunately, no one informed the Lions about the uniform change, or that they needed to bring their Honolulu blue jerseys to the game. Detroit only brought their white road jerseys with gray pants to Minnesota. So when the game started, both teams were wearing white jerseys. It was very confusing for the fans in the stadium as well as the fans watching on television. After the first quarter, with Detroit leading the game 7-3, the Vikings changed into their purple jerseys on the sidelines to go along with their purple pants. It was the first time in team history that the Vikings wore purple uniforms from head to toe. Today, that would be called a color rush uniform, but at the time, it was totally unheard of. Detroit went on to win the game 24-20. In the game, the Lions were led by quarterback Earl Morrall, who completed 10 of 20 passes for 139 yards and a touchdown. The Vikings were led by future Hall of Fame quarterback Fran Tarkenton, who completed 13 of 22 passes for 237 yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Future Hall of Fame defensive tackle Alex Karras recorded one of those interceptions, and Lions future Hall of Fame defensive back Yale Larry also had an interception for Detroit. Regardless of the game stats, the score, or the future Hall of Famers who played in the game, it will always be remembered as the game where both teams wore white jerseys for one quarter and totally confused everyone watching the game.